Hello everybody, welcome back to a Big E video. Now, firstly, you read the title. I did watch Now You See Me, Now You Don't, aka Now You See Me 3. Now, it's been a while since I did a review, and I apologise. Haven't actually watched many decent movies this year. Probably this is going to be my last movie this year, to be honest with you. As it goes in cinema wise anyway. So obviously this is a spoiler, warning, because there will be spoilers in this review or recap, whatever you want to call it. For starters, I like how they introduced the new people in the movie. So there is. I'll just give you this. It starts off with like a 10-year thing. We're back type thing with a special magic show, and well, we find out that it was actually fake and it was hologrammed and it was impersonating the 4 horsemen. So the new characters are Charlie, Bosco, and June. And if you want to know what type they are, June is like Jack Wilder, Dave Franco's character, Picklocks. Charlie is more the background guy, and Bosco is the annoying know-it-all. So Atlas. And we start off with them tricking everyone. There's a cameo from the ginger from Bobby Lee's podcast, and that later on, when they get back to their apartment, Atlas is there because the Eye for some reason wants them, and they go off to Europe to steal a diamond. While they do that, and good plan by the way, they get a reunion, well kind of, because we see Dave Franco, Jack saving Atlas, doing a bunch of stuff when they get caught. And then we see Reeves, and then we see McKinney, Merritt, I should say. I don't know why I said the last name. But they reunion, they trick it, they steal it, they find a map on the back of their cards, and go to a house. Now the person who was there is, please don't butcher this, Thaddeus Bradley, aka Morgan Freeman's character. And yeah, he made a good short little appearance, because in this debacle of trying to find what they need, when the police show up because they stole the diamond, he gets shot and dies. So we probably won't see him in number 4. There is also a good scene, little too dynamic, between June and Jack as they split up and search for clues. Kind of sound like Scooby-Doo right there. Anyway, so it was Jack and June together. There was Atlas and Bosco, and then Charlie and Henley, or Reeves, I forgot her nickname. But they also, when they come back, they're like, oh, we broken up because they kind of, Dave Franco's character was like, we don't want to be superheroes, we're not superheroes, we're musicians. And Woody Harrelson's character kind of falls into a little depression, while Henley, aka Isla Fisher, got pregnant in the movie. Realistically, that's why she wasn't in number 2. And Atlas is Atlas, so he's still know-it-all and control freak. And this whole movie is getting a diamond from Veronica, who's the new bad guy, or bad woman I should say. And it's kind of like a cat and mouse game, because we know the objective and we know the thing. In the police station, Merritt gets caught saving everyone else. We also see the girl from number 2, what was her name, Lulu or Lala or Lolo, some stupid name. And I'm glad she wasn't in as much, because she fucking annoyed me in number 2. Anyway, she came back and helped the Horseman. With this, they head to Dubai because that's the next part of the movie, and they trade Merritt for a $500 million diamond, which I don't understand if that's true or not, if that diamonds go up that high. But they do it. They get trapped into a box, and they were saying their goodbyes, and I'm so proud of you, and I always loved you, blah 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 blah, cliche type shit. And because it's in a box of sand, there's a pipe on top. They apparently 3 men can just pull a pipe out and just make it wet and burst, while Henley uses a diamond ring to break the glass. Anyway, whatever, they escape. And in the final sequence of the entirety of the show, we have a plot twist. Who's been calling Veronica, blackmailing her. I think they might have cut some things out, because I'm sure there must be a flashback at some point, but there's no flashback in the scene. Anyway, the person who was calling is her half-brother, or his half-brother, and it is, oh my god, it's Charlie. Wow, my bet was on Bosco, to be frank with you lot. And then they did a nice little switch, like in number 1. And then she got confessed. There was the police there, and they all announced themselves as the Horsemen. After all that, we get a little post-credit scene where they're all hanging out, drinking little whatever drink they were drinking. I don't know if it was sponsored or not. I didn't really see the name. And we see Jack and Lulu, Lola, Lala, whatever her name is, finally rekindle, which I must have forgotten if they did anything in number 2. Or maybe that's a new character development. They're all happy and they don't want to go. And then ding, there's something at the door. They get it. It's a message. It's a hologram from Dylan, aka Mark Ruffalo's character, saying, "This is the Horseman, and you 3 broke the rules, but we don't care. And you think this is it? This is just the beginning." Making it number 4, which when you look in the cast, I don't know why Daniel Radcliffe is there. Maybe that's just to throw people off. But if he returns, I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm not going to lie. So it probably is 4. I think number 4 is getting started. Or at least the script has been started. But overall, I give it a solid 8.3, to be honest with you. It's definitely not better than number 1. But with 2, at least that one had a kind of, focused one. But at least this one had Issa Fisher in. Isa, I fucking can't say her name. At least she was in it, so that was a big W, because she is absolutely fit as fuck, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. And this new June character as well, Irina Greenblatt, she's also fit. But I don't even know what she was in. She was in Barbie, 65, and Stuck in the Middle. And The Boss Baby. Wow. Anyway, that's that. I'll give it 8.3. Give number 1 a good 9. Number 2 maybe like a 7.5. So this is technically in my head better, but maybe it's low-key spicy, and that there's 2 good-looking women in it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just re-upping or not, but I hit the 10-minute mark, so like and subscribe.